Well, the floor for you.
Cameron, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Hello. Welcome to the Pickup Game Podcast. Myself now. Got Blue on that side. Casey right next to me.
No.
So, well, this has been
Long time coming, isn't it?
long time.
Long time coming.
Maybe, not yet. But
Months. Like, we should have started when we initially come up with that idea.
the finals
It
we should
was
have started.
literally playoffs had started.
Yeah,
So,
it was before the year.
Yeah.
so
True.
it was best to pick off with this
Yeah.
coming season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so we're here now. Season's a week away. So
It's come quick, innit?
Yes, 3 months gone so quickly. Teams are virtually just starting out. Teams are actually set. There's not really been no trades, but we're gonna just talk about a bit of last season, the ending of last season up until now, everything that's happened throughout the summer, and what we think will happen in this upcoming season.
Yeah.
So let's
Pre-season talk.
where do we start?
But boy, where's your picks in it? Who like if you had to pick a team that is going to do bits, a team that could contend that people don't expect to contend, and a team that's going to be straight ass, like straight trash, who would you pick?
Well, for me, I think let's just say. Let's not include the Rockets because obviously the Rockets picked up the Marcus Cousins. They're expected to.
Warriors.
Warriors still.
Turnover. Go on, Blue, you got it.
Okay.
Warriors, go on, Warriors.
We said we're not gonna discuss the Warriors in this
segment.
Yeah, just because it's like a cheat code, isn't it? Like you said, they picked up Boogie. Do you know what I'm saying? They're the reigning champs as well. So we're not going to include Golden State. We're just going to talk about all the other teams in the league. So for me, I'm saying Celtics to go for the chip this season, picking up from where they left off last season, and then you've got Kyrie fit and you've got Hayward fit as well. For contenders, I'm going to go with 76ers. I'm going to go with the 76ers. You got Simmons, you got Embiid, you got Flute, what's his name? Fultz. You got Fultz there as well. Second season, do you know what I'm saying? Like, rookie no more, you know.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Grew his hair out. Do you know what I'm saying? He's all got cane roll now. So he's ready. He's ready. And then my trash team for the season, I'm gonna go with Sacramento Kings.
Easy pick. Easy pick. Is there particular? So what about, you don't think Marvin Bagley's a good? I mean, we're going to speak about rookies in a bit.
Yeah, we can talk about Bagley third later on.
Right, cool, fair enough.
What are you saying?
I think for me, I'm gonna go. I'm with you with Celtics. I think what we realised last year is that I forgot his name. I don't want to get his wrong.
Tatum,
the coach, because the coach is the real MVP.
Scott Brooks.
Not what for thing? Celtics.
Yeah,
this ain't not Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks is the Wizards coach.
Brother, that's why we got laptops.
Bro, what's my man's name, bro? Come on, bro.
No, Brad Stevens. Sorry.
There we go. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Brad Stevens. Yeah, Brad Stevens. Sorry, his name completely. I think in his system, players get to flourish.
Yeah.
Hence why Isaiah Thomas was flourishing in that system, even to the point it was MVP talk. You know, what's it? King of the Fourth.
He finished
contract.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And up until the hip injury, had he not been injured, he probably would have got those max dollars.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm going to put the Celtics mainly because if you add Kyrie, you add Gordon Hayward
you're assuming
in that mix, bro, they've got a deep squad. Yeah. As in, like, they can get Scary Terry off the bench, one of my favourite players now. And Terry Rozier off the bench, just getting you straight buckets.
Marcus Smart.
So you got Marcus Smart that can shut down the defense. He's an energy bunny. He gets the team going. He plays like the Draymond role.
He is Draymond. Look how he got chucked out.
Yeah, the other
day.
Exactly. So and then if I was to step away from Celtics, I would say Rockets. I know you accidentally sent them, but I would say Rockets will contend again this year because they've got Melo. Melo looks pretty decent in the fold right now in that whole setup. He looks like he can get.
He looks like he's willing.
He can do his job. I reckon. Again, I don't know if he's starting.
What is his job? What's his job?
Again, it's not really clear because in preseason he's been the star.
Yeah.
And
we don't know if he's gonna start or not.
Again, there's been talks of who wanted him there. Did Tony want him there or did the GM want him there and the owner?
So there's a conflict.
So it could be already because they didn't get along in New York.
New York, he basically got D'Antoni 5.
So exactly. So again, because of the way they play, they live and die by the three.
Yeah.
if they're gonna include Melo, who's a consistent three-point shot, he can get you buckets. He can
do
score.
anything really.
Yeah, but they made a way for Melo to come into the team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I don't know if they necessarily
Anderson gone.
He might not start though.
But that's you know what it is. It sounds silly for me to say, but I don't know if they necessarily got better. But I think by adding Melo, that they can actually run it up on you before. And they remember they were one game away from beating the Warriors. Had Chris Paul been fit, which has been his problem his whole life, is at crucial moments he's unluckily got injuries.
That player flux crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So for my trash team this year, I think, do you know what, I'm gonna go with Cleveland. Yeah.
That is wild.
Cavs. Yeah, I'm
You know
gonna
what's
go with them.
crazy? In the preseason, they've looked good, you know.
But again, can we even? I think I was gonna say that to the end, but I'm just gonna go with Cleveland. I think they're gonna get to a stage where they might be playing good. Something happens and they're just gonna have to tank.
They just fold.
They're gonna fold, yeah?
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
they'll tank though, because you can't give Kevin Love a big contract and then tank.
You need to stay relevant. You need someone to want to come there. Kevin Love is shown he capable of being a good number 2, possibly a 3. So if someone comes, I don't see anyone getting Cleveland anyway. But let's not even dwell on that. Let's not even get to your topic so we can. Who's your 3? Don't turn the ball over again.
My top pick is 100% gonna be the Rockets, because I like what you said earlier. I think they was a 1 quarter away virtually from going to the finals, and they would have won. They would have beat Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like, it would not have been a contest.
Yeah, of course.
But obviously that bad shooting, like they missed like
27.
That's like a record. Like, imagine that. Like, if you just even think, if they even decided just to shoot 2s in that period, they would have cleaned up. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was screaming at the TV when
I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Every minute you're getting to the line to shoot.
Yeah, it was so disheartening.
Every minute.
And I think if CP3 had even been there, they would have, like, him being an on-floor general, he would have been like, yo,
he would have gone for the mid-range.
Like,
he's had one of the dopest mid-range in the game right now. He would have gone and
they
picked
just
up
went
the
into
2.
panic attack and it just didn't work out. And then obviously, you know what the Warriors like, when they get on that free shooting, the flurry, they just start killing you. But I think, they're my top pick. My contenders, I would say the Celtics, but you know what? Because you said so, I'm going to go with the Raptors, because when I think about it, the Raptors, they should have been to the finals, but they face LeBron every single year.
Yeah.
So you think about, there's no LeBron now. They got Kawhi Leonard, who's better than DeRozan. You think, alright, outside of the Celtics, who really should beat them? They should actually more or less get to the conference finals.
Fair point,
so
fair point.
If they get through Celtics and get to the finals, then you never know what could happen. And then I think for my trash team, boy, I'm going with the Brooklyn Nets, you know. I didn't want to diss New York. No. I didn't want to diss New York.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I didn't want to diss New York.
Wait a minute. So, guys, before we started this podcast, we've had conversations on the phone. Prior to starting this podcast. This guy right here. This guy right here is a very proud New York
Knicks fan. Knickerbockers.
Melo.
Yeah. And he knows how trash his team is right about now. So why are you not sticking with your guns?
Nah, I think honestly, I looked at the Nets lineup and I just think there's not one shining light.
Yeah, they're trash.
D'Angelo Russell looks pretty.
No, he's good. He's a good player. Like, forget what happened in LA. He's a good player. But the rest of them, who else is there? I was thinking the Knicks. I don't know. They've looked good in preseason. Kevin Knox. If I go by NBA 2K, he's whack. But in real life, he's actually alright.
And the little G League Don you picked up as well.
That's
he's pretty decent.
Not too bad. So I think obviously the Knicks will easily be the top 3 worst teams. But I think the Nets, along with Atlanta, will probably round out that worst 3.
Real quick,
Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
Real quick, If the Knicks are trash this year, do you see Porzingis when he does get fit? I think he's not even back until after.
All-Star.
So it doesn't really matter because he might miss the trade deadline anyway.
He ain't getting
Do you reckon he's not going to trade?
They're going to try and get him a max.
Well, they would need to do something.
Yeah, they're going to, because that's their, especially with next summer coming forward.
There are a lot of players that apparently caught to go there. Like they said, there's talk of KD, Butler. I am Kyrie going to New York, and I don't see it happening personally because I don't think people really f with the owner like that.
I don't think it's just an owner problem. I think it's just a case of like in KD's example, he's playing for a good team, great team. To go to New York, he'd have to at least have another 2 good all-star level players to even contend.
Yeah.
Like KD's not like he's not LeBron, where LeBron don't need that many all-stars per se to win or get to the finals even. I think KD wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm not sure whether New York could be the best destination. For KD, I think even before he went to the Warriors, I wanted him to go to the Wizards because like
I did because home city.
Yeah, home wall, him and Bill. That's an ill three.
But winning in New York is different though.
Winning in New York is
like
winning
in New York is
winning in New York's like
it's there with LA.
Yeah.
You said the same thing?
Yeah,
shit, I'll snap. It's in sync.
Same thing.
It's like winning in LA. Like, and it's a big deal. It's a big
no
deal.
one's done it for 40 years, so imagine that. Imagine you saying you brought it back to the city. Like,
yeah, no,
there's pressure.
There is immense pressure.
I don't think KD cares about outside influences, so I think he would be focused, whereas like a different kind of guy.
I think that's a lie.
You think KD will get influenced?
Yeah,
if
I don't see someone say they don't care about outside influence making a secret Twitter account.
That
do you get what I'm saying?
But
as in like if you know you didn't care, you tweet what you want and take it say it in your chest. You've made a whole burner account and it's almost like it didn't happen. Do you get it? Yeah. And like, okay, cool. For example, they were calling Cupcake. Man, turn up to the arena in a cupcake shirt. So, as much as you might want to say, I don't care. You may not care, but you take it in.
Yeah, definitely. Kevin Durant takes everything personal, as like you saw with his
shot clock violation.
Is that the 12 minutes?
No, of course not. No. We rolling. But like, just to round off, so is there anyone you want to pick? Any questions you want to fire over?
Nah, I think the picks are pretty fair. If I'm being honest, I don't think there's.
Those are good picks, but I'm surprised you said Cavs. You're a trash team.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I think my team was the Knicks, yeah?
Yeah.
But like, I think as I've come here and I've just been contemplating the whole journey that I've been stuck in traffic for ages, I was just thinking, I was like, hold on, the Knicks. Because I don't know about you lot, but it's hard to read into preseason. Now, we have, like, obviously football here, and preseason, we know we can't read into preseason too much. We say he looks good because they play, like Chelsea would play like Sao Paulo or Division 3 team. Like whereas their preseason, they're playing each other.
Yeah,
so it's like, okay, cool. It's hard to say it's preseason, but they're getting texts. Yeah. And people getting thrown at the game. But it's preseason. So I don't know what to say or how to pick it. So I was like, do you know, okay, cool. Cavs look good in preseason, but is it just preseason? You can start the season now and the lights and the heat gets turned up a bit and they could fall by the wayside. But again, we get to see how good of a coach Tyree actually is or isn't.
Is it LeBron?
Exactly.
That's the thing though. Do you think, just to follow up on that, do you think the impact of LeBron leaving this time will be as big as it was the last time? Because
it'll be bigger.
Once he left, when he went to Miami, Cavs chose #1 for like the 3 seasons after that.
Yeah.
So
I don't
think they'll go me personally, I don't think they'll go that bad because they got Kevin Love and they didn't have like that kind of quality left there. Time, but
that's the greatness of LeBron. I think it's a great question.
I think this time he kind of set Cavs up not to fail.
Yeah, because they got good talent.
They did last time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, he kind of put the pieces together. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
They've got a good pick in Sexton as well, who can become a player.
I'm not gonna lie, the stuff that I've been seeing in pre-season, especially that last game against Pacers.
Yeah,
he played well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He played, even against Celtic as well. Like the second game against Celtics, he played well. And you got to remember as well, they won both the games against Celtics.
Yeah, they done well. That's what I'm saying. Celtics haven't looked good in preseason at all. They're 1 for 3. I
don't know what their rotation's like though.
No, their rotation's strong. But Kyrie's been injured, isn't it?
But this is what I'm saying. There's some people that are only playing 20 minutes that will probably play 30 minutes a game.
Yeah.
So how do you read it? You know what I'm saying? Their preseason's a bit mad. It's hard to read into it, but it's like, hold on. Like, for example, when I was like to you the other day, like, I'm a bit worried about the Lakers. Everybody was like, why? I was like, well, they haven't... Every time I look at a score, like, for example, Clippers beat them by 120 or 112 to 87. For me, that's not good enough. But I don't know. For example, when I gone and looked, LeBron only played like 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Do you get it? Like, so it's hard to gauge exactly.
Well, since we're on the subject of the yellow and purple,
we might as well go there.
The Lakers, we're going to talk about the king right about now. You know what I'm saying? What happened last night?
Oh yeah, he showed out. Yeah,
Lakers playing Golden State Warriors in Vegas,
and they bullied them.
Yeah. Tell you what,
Warriors aren't ready for that speed.
Listen, they didn't know what hit them.
At all.
They didn't. Do you know why?
Even Lonzo looks alright.
The starting five for Lakers, yeah. KCP.
Yeah.
James, McGee, Rondo, and then Ingram. My guy B.I.
B.I.
My guy B.I. I've been screaming about B.I. for a while, you know.
He has a hat.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
He has a hat.
Don't do that, because it's his third season now. He ready. And he with the king every day in training.
Yeah,
he has to be ready.
But he's going to get better, you know.
Yeah, they have to. They have no other option but to get better.
Yeah? See someone like, even like Josh Hart. Josh Hart was drafted last in the first round pick. I think this is his second season. Yeah, it was last season.
Yeah,
he was a rookie last season.
Yeah.
He always had potential. They've all got potential, do you know what I'm saying, to be dope players. Maybe not all-star level continuously, but they've all got potential to be dope players. Yeah, but LeBron just needs them to be of a certain category.
Yeah, look at the Spurs.
They need to get 20.
Yeah.
If you want to win with LeBron, you just do your job and get 20.
Yeah. If you're a scorer,
B.I. would give him 20.
Yeah, you just need 20.
B.I. would give him 20. Yeah.
Who's gonna give him 20 off the bench though?
Kuzma.
Yeah, Kuzma's not a starter.
Kuzma.
Okay.
Kuzma's not a starter.
So you think he'll average 20?
He
did average 17, I think, this last season.
Josh Hart will give him some numbers.
Yeah, but definitely. And they've got the...
Josh Hart will give him some numbers. And if Lonzo, if they have Lonzo running the second unit, Lonzo will give him numbers as well. Or if they have Rondo, whoever, Rondo, whoever. I think, or even if James goes point guard.
You see that name you mentioned there? You see that name you mentioned there? Lonzo, in a very weird way, he's key to all of this.
He's very key.
He's key to all of this. And I say this because if he pops off this season, they're there. They're where they need to be.
LeBron's got his guy.
If he doesn't pop off this season, well, guess what? He's getting traded. And for Lonzo, you can get quite a decent piece. Independent of the package you put together. Yeah. So he's key. So, for example, you said earlier today, he has to be a scorer. Yeah. If he's not going to score, then...
What is he going to do?
There's like...
Yeah, LeBron's going to be
I think it was... Sorry, Shannon Sharp was saying it, but I think you said it as well. If he's not scoring... there's nothing for him to do there because Lance Steven was pushing offense yesterday.
LeBron does that.
Rondo's always good. Rondo can get you 20 assists in the night in his sleep if he really wants to. If he turns up.
B.I. can play PG as well.
Yeah, B.I. run the floor.
If you go small ball,
B.I. run the floor. Not the last game, the game before that.
So Lonzo's key. Lonzo's key.
It's really up to him. Really.
How well the Lakers do? Yeah, because like I said, with LeBron, just get him 20.
Yeah.
If you go back to the playoff run when they come at 3-1 down. Like Kyrie was giving him 40. Alright, cool. I'll give you 40.
Kyrie stepped up.
Do you get it? LeBron was getting 50. People were getting 3 points, 1 point, 12, 16. You can't win like that. But you know what I mean?
The only thing is though, yeah, and let me know if this played a big factor in last night's game. I don't know if it did, but remember KD fouled out with 5 minutes to go.
In the
last night.
Yeah.
In the third quarter.
Yeah.
In the third quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually no. It could have been the third quarter with 5 minutes to go.
Fourth then, innit?
Fourth.
Was it like towards the end of the game, or it must be?
I don't think
it must have been the third then, innit?
I think it was the third quarter. Yeah. Does that play a role in them winning? Because we know what KD can do.
Not necessarily because
it is a preseason
the rotations, but what Warriors had were different, innit? They didn't have no Draymond. They still haven't got a true centre because
they're playing Looney.
McGee's gone and Sash, what's his name? What's the guy who broke Leonard's leg? What's his name? Pachulia. Pachulia's at the Pistons, so they haven't got a centre. So they're just sorting out their rotations. David West ain't there no more. Like they really, it's funny because watching them yesterday, I really thought like, wow, this ain't the same team no more.
Defensively,
yeah.
Defensively, it's not the same team.
Yeah,
100%.
But wait, remember Boogie coming?
But he's not coming tomorrow.
Boogie might not even be here this year.
Yeah, but listen, let's be real. Without Boogie, there's still a team that's going to the finals. Bro,
of course
they're still a team because the thing is, remember, they're at any given night, they've got 3 players that can just take the piss.
Yeah.
As in, give me the ball.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Like KD
got 3 go-to.
Yeah, KD can get his anytime. Steph Curry. Do you know what?
They all, yesterday they all went for. I think KD got the lowest points. He got 18 points.
Yeah.
And that was because he fouled out.
That's because he fouled out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like
18 and 10. I think he was on.
Every night, 18 and 12. Yeah. Every night.
Oh shit. Yeah.
They're putting up numbers.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Do you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what they're doing, they're putting up numbers. So that's what the problem is. With if for anybody else to challenge, everybody's got to put up numbers. It can't just be one person putting up.
Yeah, the thing is with them, like
they've got that.
You know their offense is gonna bring it, but I just think, in terms of like when teams go big against them, like and just switch things up, I'm not sure like they have the same depth now.
Where Ig?
Iggy's 1 year older now, man.
I think Iggy.
Because even last year, remember
their bench, Iggy and Livingstone give you good minutes.
Yeah, Livingstone's a good player, but
I'll take Livingston. You know?
Yeah, of course.
You saw last year's playoffs when Iggy was injured for those few games, they struggled.
Yeah, because he's probably
so key to that second unit.
He can guard LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
You get it, like
he can guard a lot of people.
He can guard LeBron because when the night LeBron got 50, Iggy went playing.
Like in the Rocket series as well, he struggled. Like so.
So obviously we started the conversation with the Lakers. Do we see the Lakers getting to the finals?
No.
What is the ceiling for them this season?
I'm going to be honest, I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because I still don't think the Lakers as a team, LeBron regardless, is better than like the OKCs, the Utahs, like even the Spurs. Like people are thinking, alright, Leonard's left the Spurs, but the Spurs are still a good team
because they've got a great coach.
And Leonard, it's another system thing.
Yeah.
And DeMar DeRozan, I'm not a big fan of him personally, but he puts up numbers, and he might put up even better numbers playing for the Spurs in the system.
Alright, so since we're talking about the Spurs, this is going to be their first season without the big three. Do you know what I'm saying? Ginobili,
transition,
Parker,
yeah, it's going to be a big transition.
And Duncan. So with what they have, the players now, even they still got a great coach.
And they just lost their PG. He's out for indefinitely.
I think it's the whole season.
Yeah,
ACL is usually the whole season.
So
that's
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I still think they're going to be a good playoff side, but I'm not expecting the most from them really in that respect. I'd probably say the first round, maybe second round.
Who's that? Spurs or Lakers?
Spurs.
Okay, so where's the Lakers then?
Lakers. I think Lakers will be a first round team as well.
Nah.
You think they'll get to?
I think second or third. I don't think LeBron don't lose it. Has he ever lost in the first round? Never.
Not since he become a
never. If they get like I think they see them getting like a fifth or fourth seed, and if you're fourth seed, you play the fifth seed, and he will beat the fifth seed. Come on, lad.
So the what was last year's fourth and fifth? Wasn't that? I believe that was.
Wait.
I think that was
Trailblazers and.
No, I don't think it was New Orleans.
Yeah, Trailblazers and New Orleans.
Fourth and fifth.
Yeah. Hold on. Warriors were first. No, Rockets were first.
Then Warriors.
Warriors were second.
Then the Blazers. There was Utah. OKC was fourth and fifth, I believe.
So they're third and sixth then.
Yeah. Let me bring it up.
You're gone. I'll start, man.
East or West? West, yeah. OKC, Utah.
Yeah, that was the fourth
and fifth.
Alright, so do you think
100%.
Lakers would beat both of us?
100%.
But why are you saying that?
Because
just because of one man.
Because
hey, don't do that because that one man.
I know.
Exactly. And I won't even speak. See, let me land, because I won't even speak about that one man. Because you know who would lose the game for them? Russell Westbrook. That's the one man I was speaking about. That's the one man I was speaking. I won't even speak about LeBron. LeBron's going to win them, but who would lose it for them is Westbrook.
Yeah.
Alright, recap. What happened last year? A man shot the ball 42 times. 42 times and only hit the bucket 17 times. For me, that's bad production.
No, his efficiency.
You can't. And the thing is with Westbrook, and you know, like Westbrook's an amazing player. I think
great player. Great.
You would want I would want Westbrook on my team in anything, in terms of running, in terms of rolling out on man, anything. I would want Westbrook on my team. Do you get it? Like because he's that much of a like, you know the effort you're gonna get from him. Like you know, like sometimes. You know, like them times when you might be with someone, I don't know if you've ever experienced, you think, yeah, no, I can't get into a madness tonight because I'm done. Do you get it? Like, with Westbrook, it doesn't matter who it is. Bring it on. Do you get it?
Westbrook's on.
However,
he's always ready.
However, his playoff resume now isn't good. It's always the same thing. You shoot the ball too much. You're jacking up threes that you know you can't make.
But do you think, see with Westbrook,
so
you got to remember,
they
got to the finals once.
What's that?
OKC.
Yeah, twice.
No, once. They got to
with Miami. Okay, sorry, I thought we were talking about conference finals. Yeah, go and finals once. Yeah.
You reckon that's playing on man's mind? Like he's trying so hard.
I think before, like especially this year, but KD left, 100% that was on his mind because he felt like, nah, my boy left, he just snaked me, I need to do this.
He did get snaked though.
Yeah, no, we can all agree on that. But I think...
Do you know what KD would do if he sees him? Hold up his 2 rings.
Yeah. Soon to be free.
I think Westbrook, if it's one of those things where he don't trust someone else. It's like Kobe. Kobe never trusted anybody else to put in the work.
But then don't get great players to come and play with you though. Because like, I don't know what he told PG. God bless him. PG's decided to stay loyal to the fan base and whatnot. Like, there's a reason why you wanted him there. Do you get it? Like,
yeah.
So trust a bit more.
Yeah, of course. I think that was the problem last year. Like, I think he did try a bit because he tried to give Melo his shots, but Melo wasn't comfortable.
Melo shot the ball 7 times in that in that game.
But it was more than he could have been. Like
but 7 times.
Yeah,
though.
it's not enough. Melo needs the ball. He's that kind of guy.
And then Paul George shot the ball. How many times? I think Paul George shot the ball like 13 times that game. He had 7 points.
We know why.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I said. So like, if I'm confident anybody that finished below or slightly ahead of the Lakers, LeBron will get them past the first round. Second round, I can give that.
How much?
Second round will be amazing.
How much wins do you think they need this season?
Or for the West?
That they would get this season.
Wait, the West is different to the East. With the East, you can get straight 40 wins and get a good seed. With the West, you need like a good 45 just to get like 8th. So
last season, Minnesota got
Minnesota.
What's their win?
47.
That's what I'm saying. And look you compare that to the East.
Wizards got 43.
That's what I'm saying. The East, you need like you can scrape up low 40s. The West is different.
Yeah, they need about 50 then.
I think to get a good seed, they're gonna need 50 wins. But I can't see. It's mad because everybody knows the West is the Wild Wild West for a reason. Virtually, you said Sacramento Kings earlier, but you name the other 15 teams or 14 teams. Sorry, they're all good. Like who do you really think the Lakers is gonna like kill next season in the West?
Bro, a couple teams, bro.
You think?
100%.
I don't know, man.
100%. Remember, like the season is still. The season doesn't become the season until after all the trades they've done,
All-Star break, yeah.
And then you see, obviously, you have people placing and whatnot. But then once that, because you know there's going to be some trades made.
Yeah. Trade deadline. What I'm saying is, in the West last season, Houston, they're going to be there again. Golden State, they're going to be there again.
100%.
Yeah. OKC, they're going to be there again. Utah, they're going to be there again. Now, you've got.
You said 4. So you think you
they're
don't think
they're going to be there again?
You think Blazers?
Wait. They're going to be there again, 100%. Yeah. Now then, you've got Blazers, you've got New Orleans, Spurs, and Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 spots that can.
Well, we know Timberwolves are not making the playoffs this year.
Those are the 4 spots.
Like.
What if they can?
There's nothing. There's not unless.
So what? Without Butler, you reckon they're not going to make it?
They're not unless Cat and Wiggins.
Stick up.
That's a perfect segue actually. But unless Cat and Segway. Sorry, fucking hell.
Cat and Wiggins.
But anyway, if Cat and Wiggins step up major this year, then we're talking. If Butler goes, remember they got there with Butler.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
And it was virtually.
Now you take him away, and you're not going to get good value back for Butler. Do they get to this thing that they have to look at themselves in the mirror? You know.
So, alright, cool. So you reckon Rose can't have that season? Rose. He had Derrick Rose.
Nah, man.
You reckon Rose? I'm just asking.
I thought you was talking about someone else.
Bro.
No. Rose. Listen, I like Derrick Rose.
Can't have that season, that bull season again. You reckon he can't find it?
No.
Listen, no way.
30 with 2 bad knees.
Listen,
I'm asking a question, isn't it?
The whole second unit is the Bulls, and I still think they'll be lucky. They'll be good to get the players. I think they'll get like a 7th or 8th seed, but
no,
you don't think? I think they will. They've got
not this year.
If you wrote their team down,
remember, you don't know. Okay, let's even talk about. Let's talk about. So obviously, we know what's been happening in the Jimmy Butler story and the Timberwolves story, as reported. Jimmy Butler went off in training, cursed out Cat, cursed out Wiggins, took the 3rd string players and beat the starters. You know, some premeditated shit where he's probably planned that and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go in and do this." So you're telling me, you don't think Cat and Wiggins don't feel weight because you know Tim is on Jimmy Butler's side, isn't it?
Yeah, but he rates him.
It's the higher powers above
franchise.
Yeah,
they don't want to pay Jimmy.
Yeah,
you got to remember though, innit? Like how
So with
Wiggins,
that-
you got to remember how Wiggins ended up in Minnesota.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And then with Cat as well.
Cat's the number one pick.
That's the number one pick as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're looking at their franchise like, okay, cool, we've got these two players who we're looking to build around.
Yeah.
But was one of the perfect people that they could get, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To complement each other and to build on that playoff momentum.
But listen to this though, like, do them two take you to a playoffs?
I
What,
think
Cat
they
and
can.
With their supporting cast. Remember when they were
That supporting cast is deadly.
Right, this is what I'm saying.
When you got Luar Denny.
Brother, again, and this is what I'm trying to say, as in like, with Jimmy Butler, I can say, yeah, the West is looking mad. But
Yeah.
I know if I had to pick out one from that probably won't make it,
yeah.
it would be Timberwolves. It would be them. Because remember, they're not probably feeling Tibbs. Don't be surprised if Tibbs gets all these compensation money and gets sent home packing
he's definitely getting
mid-season.
fired. Whether they win good or not, he's getting fired.
Mid-season.
General manager and him don't get along. The owner and him don't get along.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and this is someone that you've given all this power to.
Yeah.
And everyone knows Tibbs is a fantastic coach.
Great coach.
Gets
He burns
people
you
working
out,
hard.
bro. That's the thing.
He does burn you out. He gets you playing a lot of minutes. But however, like he made Jimmy, innit? Like Jimmy
Yeah.
and Jimmy and him get along because of that work
Yeah,
ethic.
They have that.
Do you get?
understanding.
And even Jimmy said it yesterday. Like, do you know what? Tom's probably in a room laughing somewhere. Like, he's right. Do you get?
Yeah.
Like, what do you lot think about that? Like in itself, is Jimmy in the wrong for the way he handled it, or?
I think he's definitely in the wrong because at no point you're meant to ever
Speak
go off
out
and
like
against
that.
your teammates
Mm.
and the owners as well. Like
Mm.
Jimmy Butler, as much as he's a good player, what has he actually done? He's not
hasn't achieved-
worked that right.
He's
Like,
not the guy.
He's not
He
LeBron
hasn't-
James.
He
Like,
hasn't
he's not
earned
the
that
guy,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Earn it.
He's
Yeah.
not
Do you know what I'm
even
saying?
a prototypical franchise player. So in that aspect, what has he done? Like, as much as I rate him, I think he's ill. I think he's one of the top 10, top 15 players.
Top 20.
Yeah, top,
Yeah.
yeah. But
He's not the guy. He's not a guy like that.
Yeah.
He's not the guy. Like, come on. I think
to give 150 as well.
Colin Coward was saying the other day, if Jim Butler's the best player on your team, you're not going to the playoffs, and it's true.
If he's
Playoffs
the
or
best
winning?
player.
On your team,
Winning or just going to the playoffs?
you're not. Your team's not going to win. You're not going to go to the playoffs.
I think
Nah,
playoffs.
I
I think
think
that's.
He didn't carry when he was at the Bulls. Oh no, actually, they
No,
did
he
go to the
did.
playoffs.
Yeah, no.
But I was just quoting Colin Coward, and I personally, I think at this moment where he is in his career now, you put him on a team. I don't see him as a player that's going to propel you.
I don't
to
see him as a
championships,
propeller.
or
But-
he's going to get you to places like. And this is the thing is,
But then,
put him on a team with LeBron, or put him on a team. LeBron would want to play with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But remember last time when we was talking, we were saying in terms of our picks and our choices,
Yeah.
if Butler was to go Philly,
But the thing
if
is,
Butler goes Philly,
I think if you
are
took
you saying Philly go further?
Nah, Philly
What do you
definitely
think they're
go
gonna
up.
go now?
100%.
Philly become.
But he can't be on this bully boy team.
No, that's what I was just about to say. If he can't get along with Cat and Wiggins,
Is he going to get
Along
along with
with Embiid.
Simmons and Embiid are characters.
that's what I'm saying.
They're like.
Embiid ain't like.
Yeah,
Embiid
yeah,
will wind
punk.
him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
he'll
like-
wind him up himself. So
But and he knows. I don't think because he knows them. And I don't know. Like, he probably thinks they're not soft.
yeah.
So
But they showed heart.
yeah,
and character.
I mean
That's what I'm saying.
they've got to the promised land nearly without Jimmy. But with Jimmy, interesting.
I think they definitely would challenge because when you think about it, just the three talents are them combined. That's amazing. That's like you'd want that.
It's what's surrounding them though. If they keep JJ Redick, in
JJ
that
Redick
fold
is
as
a
well,
big piece. Fultz' development
Fultz
is a big
again.
piece.
Do you get it? Like
Saric is a good player.
You think about it, like last season, obviously they had Miami in the
Yeah.
first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't rate Miami how you lot rate Miami still now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And they brushed aside Miami.
That's the
4-1.
team Butler wants to go to.
Miami.
Yeah, that's his
I think
preferred
'cause he-
destination.
I think
I don't
the
think it's a
way-
Wade. I think it's a Wade
this
connection.
is the way. This is Dwayne Wade because him and Dwayne Wade got really close in Chicago.
Yeah, even though he tried to move to the wife.
Yeah,
We'll keep
but
it
back now.
We'll keep it
But yeah, I think that's why he wants to go to Miami,
Yeah.
and obviously the Miami itself
Miami is
is
a
a
dope
sick
place
town,
to
isn't it?
live,
It's a
man,
sick
like-
city, so
The
you
championship.
would want to go there. But I
franchise.
just, for me, I think, like I think touching upon the question I asked, I don't think Jimmy was completely in the wrong for that. I think there's a way of doing it. It was a bit distasteful because the only way you came out on camera to defend yourself is because
Force a move.
Alright, so let's say, okay, what is the resolution for it? He obviously said.
he wants to get paid.
No, it's not even that.
Mm.
He said he don't see it getting resolved. He
Yeah.
sees himself moving. So where is he gonna go?
Boy,
Is it Miami?
whoever's right now is whoever's offering the best package.
But it's one of them
And
ones.
what can Miami
That's what
actually
I was
give
gonna-
them?
No, they're not-
Hassan Whiteside. Huh? Yeah.
They don't want White.
They can't give them
There's
nothing.
no players.
You
The thing
can't
is,
give
Miami's
nothing.
got some bad contracts, but Minnesota wouldn't take them. They're not going to take Waiters. They're not going to take
Or Dragic.
They already
or...
took Luar Deng off Lakers.
Josh Richardson. They're not going to take no one like that.
There's no one to give them though. What does Pat Riley want to give them? I don't know if Miami have picks. They don't have nothing. All they have is cap space.
I know
Think.
the Sixers, they asked for Ben Simmons, but of course that was never going to happen.
Oh, come on. See, that's not even traded. Do you get it? Like,
that's just like bam.
oh, like, I mean, come on, give me your Mercedes Benz or your G-Wagon. Like, I'm not going to do that. Do you get it? Like, so I don't know. I think that's pretty stupid, but I think their season, I think the Lakers definitely finish above Timberwolves. I think the Lakers can manage 50 wins, 52 wins to get into the playoffs. As for Jimmy Butler, because this trade has been happening, this rumour has been going all summer, basically. And we were anticipating when we get to talk about this podcast, that he would have moved, or we would have to talk about it, which we're having to talk about it. So I don't see destinations where he can end up now that favours him, because at the end of the day, it comes down to what you can give us. Even though his value is diminished completely because of the things that have come out, but where do you go? Like, do you know how bad it is? For some reason, I just keep envisioning him going to Phoenix Suns, but then who do Phoenix Suns even give them?
You know what? Suns got some good picks.
They got picks coming, yeah.
They got picks and they got players now. So,
But
but they're not going to give their players.
You're not going to get.
They're not going to give up nothing.
You're not going to get Ayton. You're not going to get. You know what I mean? Even though they've got other pieces.
Big up my Caribbean Don.
Yeah, no, he's a player. Good player. He's a good player. He's getting beastly. Like,
beastly.
We should even talk about rookies.
Well, he's averaging 20.
Rookies. Like, who's your rookie of the year this year?
I think it's, for me, Luka Doncic will be the rookie of the year.
He can play.
A lot of people are saying that, you know.
But I say because he's coming in his season, like he's already the Euro MVP from Real Madrid days. So I think the transition to the NBA will be easy for him. The only thing is he won't be playing point guard. I think he's been starting as a forward, so we'll see how that goes. I think they're moving Nowitzki to the bench, so we'll see.
Yeah, he has to now, man.
But Ayton, you just said, he's putting up numbers already, and he's going to obviously, everything's going to go between him and Phoenix will be between him and Booker, so the numbers will be good. So it just depends on whether it's a numbers game versus performances.
Don't forget, the NBA loves stories.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you get it? Like, obviously some people are just clear. Envy.
Yeah, like you can see, like a Ben Simmons was. Yeah. He was always going to be him.
Yeah, but for me last year it was
Mitchell. Yeah,
it was
Donovan.
Mitchell. Yeah,
just
Donovan.
because of what he was able to do in the post.
Bro,
you saw.
Let's be honest. Like, you know, we were talking about earlier during the playoffs. Everyone's like, oh yeah, but he had a good team, but we didn't expect them to go.
No, we don't want to them to be OKC.
They weren't supposed to be there, like in the West, like that.
That team wasn't the team from the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that's a team.
That was a team that got thrown together.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of everything that happened.
He wasn't supposed to be that good.
Season.
You know what I mean? So for me, Donovan Mitchell should have been the MVP, but I wasn't mad at Ben Simmons because
of course.
Ben Simmons is pure. Do you know, like,
yeah, you're gonna see a naturally
Blue Magic from American Gangster. He's pure, like he's a basketball player, so you can't even hate on the fact. But for me, my rookie is very off the cuff, but it's more because I love the song. But Mo Bamba is my rookie of the year because he's already got his theme song.
The 10th overall pick.
He's already got his theme song ready.
But you're saying you think that.
You look at the minutes.
But what numbers do you think he's gonna put up?
Minutes.
Pardon me?
At Orlando, he'll get minutes.
This is my point.
But numbers,
that's what you have to look at.
But numbers,
his game, he can shoot free. Yeah, he can shoot frees.
But he's not. He's going to be more based on the defensive side of things. They're going to like.
But even at that, if he can average like 14, 10, and 5 blocks, you get rookie of the season through that.
14, 10.
Yeah, you get 14, 10. He's long, you know.
I think he's how much minutes?
Like you 20, just said, he's going to get minutes. He's not going to play 20 minutes in Orlando. He'll probably get like 28. In Orlando.
Okay.
In Orlando, who's in his position that's going to bench him?
He's playing centre. It'll be Vucic. Play centre. Right?
But then you can push him out to the power, and then put Gordon on his thing on the SF. Yeah. And then you got like the French, the shooter.
They got Jonathan Simmons as well. So
yeah, they got good. They can give him the minutes.
I just don't think he'll be Rookie of the year, wherever.
Do you know? I don't even think he would, but I'm just saying that he's got the theme song ready, so he might as well win.
The Shaq win.
That's what you're getting.
I got
So that's it. But no, if I'm not
You're
going,
saying no one screaming Trey Young.
Listen,
it's a shout.
Trey Young he's a YouTube player at the minute. You know, he's got to prove himself in the game. Like obviously at college he done well.
Who's your pick? Who's your pick, Blue?
Trey Young.
Oh yeah, really?
But based on what? I'm asking you.
He's going to get the minutes in Atlanta.
100%.
They're trash.
Yeah.
They're trash. I'm surprised nobody picked them for trash.
But he's going to be allowed to take any bad shots.
Of course he is.
1,000,000%.
Of course he is. They've empowered him. Why would they pick him?
Of course. They traded for him. They traded the pick for him.
He got like the last game he played. He got a nice 22 points.
Yeah, that was his only good play. That was his only good game.
Alongside though, Prince.
Tayon Prince.
Yeah.
Tayon Prince. Sorry.
He came up with 25, and the mid-range jumpers.
Yeah, nah, he played well in that game.
He done jobs. So for me, I'm gonna go with Trey Young because from college, do you know what I'm saying? Like very solid player from college. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Run with the ball, pass, shoot.
Does everything. And had he not had the...
Look at his size though. Do you think he's not gonna get bullied?
Tony Parker.
Yeah. Allen Iverson.
The list can
Chris
go on.
Paul was that?
Mike Bibby. The list can go on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kyrie.
He ain't got Kyrie.
Jason Williams.
I don't mind about handles. Yeah, you said size.
He can get his shot. He can get his own shot.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Trey Young. We said system though.
Trey Young. I think Trey Young's a good shout. So wait, who's your rookie of the year? Kevin Knox.
I said Luke.
Who's your rookie of the year?
You know what's funny? I can see Kevin Knox doing 20 and 5, 20 and 10. Maybe not 20 and 5. Let's say 20 and 5.
But you know what though? Yeah. I don't think for the rest of the season you're allowed to give Knicks any compliments.
Nah, I will, man. I will. I always will.
Brother.
I will, man. I always will.
No.
Listen, I have hope for the Knicks.
You don't. You wear a Celtics jersey.
Listen, I have hope
of you in a Celtics jersey.
Listen, I have hope. I have a Lakers jersey.
Yeah, bare tee, like, bro.
I got a Lakers jersey.
What did he say in the chat? Please, hey, when you edit it, just put that chat where he said, I've still got love for my Celtics side. What the?
Listen.
We don't do that. You know, in this UK, we don't do two teams, innit? It's either you're a Chelsea fan, United. Are you a Knicks or a Celtics? I haven't been. What,
have you been to the Garden?
New York?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, boss.
No, I haven't been there.
I've been to the Garden.
Sorry, boss.
But yet, you support Celtic as well.
Listen.
So what's the
I'm going to be honest. I'm more of a player person when it comes to the Celtics. I'm a big Kyrie Irving fan.
Right.
But the Knicks, obviously,
have your heart.
They have my heart.
So Kevin Knox is going to be the rookie of the year.
Nah, I ain't that stupid. I want him to do well though. But I don't want the Knicks to do well. I'm going to be honest. I don't want the Knicks to do well.
You want them to get another pick?
I want them to get a dope pick. They need another big pick.
I don't see. Do you know normally? Do you know you're our college correspondent on the slide? I haven't seen the. Normally, I hear about the players before they actually land, and I don't think this year is going to be a good draft.
I don't think this year had the same reputation by the last.
Oh, Zion!
Yeah.
Oh!
Zion.
Oh, actually, wait, Zion. Yeah, okay.
What's he playing? What position?
Power forward. Small for a power forward though.
So
he's 6'6".
Yeah,
that is small.
275
Yeah,
pounds.
but it's big body though. But the guy can ball like.
Very can ball.
Like, say you get him and then you push Porzingis to the centre. See, that works. I can do that if he's good.
It's not. I don't. Zion's good, but I still don't think
he's transitional.
No, transcendent. I don't think he's a transcendent talent.
Yeah,
like,
but
I don't
is Zion
think.
going to come to the league next season though? That's a question as well.
I think if you're good enough, they will.
One and done.
Yeah, I think a lot of players. We're seeing it now where
players don't even want to go. He's already putting up 33, 40 points.
Players don't even want to go college anymore. They just go for that 1 year.
They have to now.
Yeah, but they're going to change the rules in a few years though. So.
What to do? What?
It's gonna be either they're gonna. I think what they want to do is they want to make it where the players have to go through the G League
first.
Yeah, and then go into the NBA. Just like because they're going to college, they're wasting their time.
Hold on. Are you sure that isn't that for the players that don't get picked?
No, I think it.
So they get drafted and then they go G League.
No, for the players that don't get drafted, they're changing it now. Where you can either go to the G League or you can go back to college if you don't get.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm saying for the players, say you don't want to go college yourself. That transitional period will be the G League, isn't it? Mm-hmm. They're trying to build out the G League brand.
Of course. So. Because again, we're lucky here where we have championship, academy. They don't have that in America. And I don't know why they don't implement their system. But
They've got farms, but they haven't got
they're using college.
Yeah, they're using
I mean, I think that's a topic we
Yeah.
should touch up on one of these days as well.
Though, yeah, you're supposed to do 4 years. And
Yeah.
within those 4 years, like a person that I was looking at, like Prince's stats, like in college, you know what I'm saying? And he done all 4 years.
Yeah. Duncan Valentine as
You
well.
can see the progress
Yeah.
throughout the 4 years
Yeah.
with him not starting to him starting coming off the bench, and then him starting a lot more coming off the bench only like 6 times, and then senior year starting, and then you can see that the minutes go up. Obviously, the points go up.
Production go up.
Yeah, the
And
production.
the last 2 years, it went up. Do you know what I'm saying? So by like at least I think he was averaging like 15 points in like the 3rd year. Then by the 4th year, he was averaging 22 points. Do you know what I'm saying? So like that is their Championship League One. That, do you know what I'm saying? That is their like final part of education in the game of basketball before they then go and transition into the.
I think this is a conversation for another day. I think it's a good topic, because if I started now, it would be a whole debate. So let's round up, innit? It's like 2 minutes left on the shot clock. Who would you say is your MVP of the season?
You know what? I think for me, I think it's gonna be LeBron. I can see him going ham with the Lakers.
You just like saying his name, innit?
LeBron could be MVP every year though.
That's the thing. If you're just basing it on that, but I think this year will be the year because again, you said the NBA lacks a story.
Yeah.
I think Lakers MVP, like that just goes hand in hand.
Depending on how they do.
They have to do well.
I think if they do like what you guys think they will make, like
They
a top
only
4
have to
seed,
win 50 games.
they get a top 4, I can see it, man. Because I can't see Harden's put in the work over the last few years and got his MVP finally, which I think he should have got the year Steph Curry got one of his, but we'll go into that another time maybe. But who else could you see that's going to be of that level? Out of the usual, the Hardens, the Currys, the
Kawhi Leonard.
Durants. You know what?
Kawhi Leonard.
Let me just say
Can I just quickly, because you know why? Because I'm picking off what you said.
about the Raptors.
If the Raptors go #1 seed and it's by a long shot over that Boston Celtics, and it's because of Kawhi Leonard, you give it to him.
But you know what?
You give it to him.
Just to double back on the whole
It's a good
Kawhi
story.
thing,
You should get that.
I'm not sure. You know what? I can see him having them injury setbacks because his body might not be used to playing again.
I think he genuinely just didn't want to play for
That
Spurs.
hard.
For Spurs, I don't think he want to play. We've all been there. You've been to a job where you think, you know what? I don't want to do this job no more. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened to him.
I think definitely when Parker and that started showing them digs at him in the media, I think there was no need for that. But,
Done.
Yeah.
Simple.
But I don't know. I don't know. I do genuinely think he was injured though.
Yeah. But
One thing though as well, since they won that chip, Spurs, they haven't really looked like. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie in it.
shot clock's gone off.
What happened is Golden State came to play,
Yeah, of course.
and then the NBA just went down.
They just can't. They couldn't handle that style.
Yeah, there was just Golden State Cavs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I remember, and originally Pop was the first person to say he doesn't like the fact that everything's all free ball now because
he
taking
didn't like
shots
that
at
against
Warriors.
Yeah, because against.
Go on, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, like, from when that happened, I mean, like, you're saying MVP, but I'm looking at everything that's happened between him winning the chip and where he is currently now, and the performances that he's given us, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years at the Spurs, regardless of if he wanted to be there in the last season, because the seasons before that he was playing.
He numbers still.
You know they were up 30 on the Warriors when he got injured.
But what I'm saying is, now he's doing this 1 year in Toronto.
You don't think he'll stay?
Nah.
I can't
they have to have an amazing year.
Him staying.
If they win the chip,
He wants to go to LA. He wants to go to LA, but he didn't. Yeah, I think he understood as well that he did not want to go to LA with LA giving up ransom because Toronto gave up a lot. They would have to give up something, and they were saying they want Lonzo, Kuzma, and Bia. That's a lot. There's no chance. Whereas you can get him for free next season,
and you can see how it goes.
But what I was going to say is the reason why he may not do the MVP this season. He doesn't have to do too much. He knows he's going to go. Do you know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, he has to put in work if he wants to get.
Yeah, but I don't know about MVP season.
Nah, I agree. I don't think.
I like the discussion. I think for discussion purposes, I like the fact you're disagreeing. But I'm with now. I feel like it can come. So wait, who's your MVP?
No, who's yours?
I just said LeBron.
Oh yeah.
It's an easy pick. I'm not wrong.
LeBron, I said Kawhi. If given the season he has, if Toronto are first seed and it's by a country mile against Boston, he gets MVP. I don't think anyone in Warriors get any MVP this year because they're just playing on an unfair team.
Yeah.
Unless Steph Curry has that shooting performance he had that season where he won unanimously, that's the only way they're going to win. Otherwise, no one else is going to win MVP
I
in that
think
team.
him and Durant can't do it together. That's what they all always clash in terms of votes. I'm trying to think who you got. The Westbrook. Will Westbrook get another one? Harden another one?
I was in my head.
Is there like a dark horse? Anthony Davis. Will he finally get?
No.
Do you know what? We'll come back and we'll
No. Say now before we go.
Man.
Say now before we
Then
go.
we can revise it eventually.
Say now. We already done OT. We already done overtime. Just say now so we can do it justice.
See, the thing is, yeah, in my head the whole time I just been thinking Rockets. The whole time.
You think Harden then?
I'm thinking Harden.
Or CP3.
Beard gang. Nah,
CP3. CP3.
Back to back though.
Beard gang.
They're not giving it to back to. They struggle to give it to him, but
They struggle to. The only.
let's see. Like I said, we can pick off where we left off in the next game. Next pickup game. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Well, yo, guys, this has been a pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying? First of many. We out.
Yeah. Cheers. See you later.